What's up, you guys? As the season 6 reunion of The Real Housewives of Potomac approaches, Bravo has been dropping more and more sneak peeks of what is going to be one of the most epic reunions of this franchise. Most recently, Bravo dropped a clip of the reunion discussion of how Candiace responds when she's verbally attacked. And fans of the show are accusing Andy of insinuating that Candiace caused Monique to attack her last season. Let's take a look at the clip and then we'll get into the social media responses.
Lauren from Texas said, Candiace, did you really not know Mia's mom's backstory? I find that hard to believe.
I did not know. I did not.
You know that you do go for
If I knew
jugular.
that she had the trauma that she has,
She doesn't have to have the trauma. And
I would not have said that. I would have talked about something else. What I will say is that was, in the Black community, it's referred to as joning. I was going light on you. And what happened was you were ungrateful. And if you want to, you are ungrateful.
So if you say your mom is low budget, she's supposed to thank you?
What
But
Johnny
what
may not be
happened when she
acceptable
is
anymore.
low-budget?
You saw that episode and you thought to yourself, wow, I was justified in all of this. And I did not feel like your actions towards her were justifiable.
What actions? Let's go back.
Things coming out your mouth.
If I want to respond verbally,
How?
hello, welcome to the stage. That's what we do.
How do you think, can I ask you a
verbal.
question? How's that working for you? Honestly.
How is what we're
Yeah,
doing?
good
How is the way that you respond to people working for you? You almost were physically attacked
So
last
that's
year.
my fault that I was physically attacked?
Well, you're the common denominator.
False. Everyone up
You
here, everyone up
You
here
are.
has a mouth, has said nasty,
No, you
disrespectful,
have not been.
bottom of
Can we do
gutter
this?
things
Can we do
to
this
one
as an
another.
example?
But
Let's
because
do it.
because I am better at it, I am somehow.
Oh, I don't think nobody better than
No,
Giselle.
no.
When I pull these Twitter responses, I choose what Twitter has categorized as the top tweets for that search. And here is what the top tweets are saying. This person said, why TF you got so much to say to Candiace when all them hoes say reckless stuff? You forgot how Ashley treated Katie, but they aren't dark-skinned. Noted. And that's a reference to Katie's last season when Ashley was really hard on her and talked about her mental health. She said some really disparaging things about Katie's mental health, but she never really had to answer for them the way Candiace has had to answer for things that she has said that are not as deep. Another person said, absolutely. The other person tweeted, if Candiace had treated Andrew Cohen half as bad as Erica did, she would have been fired on the spot. And the person said, absolutely. If Candiace pushed Andy into a chair like Teresa did, she would have been gone. Not even a Candiace fan, but it's true. And for those of you who don't watch the Jersey version of Real Housewives, this is what happened at one of their reunions. You see Teresa push Andy like a rag doll and sit him back down in his seat. And so this person is saying that if Candiace had done that, she would have been fired, probably on the spot. Another person said, didn't Erica just call Sutton a witchy effing see you next Tuesday 2 days ago? And Andy smirked and went to the next question. I guess according to him, Candiace is not allowed to respond to attacks. This is Housewives Stop Policing Clears. Another person said, this deserves a separate tweet. The logic that Giselle, Andy, and the rest of the goon Twitter are using, implying someone, Candiace, deserves physical violence for saying something you don't like, is abuser logic. Y'all are repeating thinking that fuels abusive cycles. Yikes. Another person tweeted, Andy has a problem with how Candiace responds to people, but not this. I call BS. Definitely white privilege that needs to be addressed. Now, when she says this, she's referring to that moment at Robin and Juan's engagement party where Michael acted a fool and said it was disgusting that the black security guards were touching him. He kept saying, this is disgusting. They're touching me. This is disgusting. That person tweeted, the privilege to disrespect cast, crew, production, and security and never answer for it. That privilege. If you're wondering what white privilege people are referring to when they refer to Michael, this is the privilege they're referring to. The privilege to disrespect cast, crew, production, and security and never have to answer for it and still be invited back on the show. In the book, Not All Diamonds and Rosé, Andy himself admitted that when Monique attacked Candiace, he had to look at it like when Portia attacked Kenya. He said he compares the two attacks, and when Portia attacked Kenya, he was told that Kenya provoked Portia and that he needed to pay more attention to who provoked who. So when Monique attacked Candiace, he purposefully tried to hold Candiace accountable for provoking Monique because he did not hold Kenya accountable for provoking Portia. These are two completely different situations with two completely different women. But in the book, and apparently in Andy's mind, it's all the same. So he is trying to hold Candiace accountable for provoking Monique. I'm curious what y'all think about Andy's actions and what he said at the reunion. So leave a comment and share your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching.
Layla, tells it all.